Welcome to the Dabble Den with your hosts, Tori Snyder, Dan Brown, and Danny Castro. TV shows, movies, and stuff that's coming up in the upcoming week. I will go ahead and kick us off with the Third Day miniseries on HBO. It comes out September 14th. It kind of looks like, I don't want to say Lost, but a mysterious kind of drama series that follows different characters arriving on an island at different times. It's a mini series in 3 parts. I think it's fall, winter, and spring. And then it's supposed to be mysterious, creepy. You're trying to figure it out. You know, kind of got the Lost vibe when I was looking that up. Have you guys seen that, or off of everybody's radar completely?
All I know is it has Jude Law. It looks intense. It looks crazy. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know, but it has Jude Law.
Yeah, I think that's one of those ones that I probably won't be on when it first drops, and I'll wait and see what the buzz is on it and what everybody's saying. And if people say it's awesome, I'll jump on it. Also on HBO on September 14th is We Are Who We Are. It looks like a really cool kind of coming of age story about two 14-year-old kids growing up on an army base in Germany, I believe. But great actors, you'll recognize actors. And then I don't know that I'll jump on it the same either, but it certainly looks good.
Okay, yeah, I mean, the story's got to be there, right? I mean, if it's not one of those big name things, you just got to have a good story to be able to keep us engaged. And I mean, it's HBO too, which means it's a streaming service I don't typically have around all the time. So we'll see.
I'm interested. I mean, it looks, from what I saw, and it looks gritty, like true to life. Like, I like shows and movies that have that, where it's not like it's not over the top. It's not playing down like reality. It looks true to I think it could be good. I like it. This one I will check out.
All right, we'll see. Well, I'll go on and throw it to Dan.
Yeah, so I'm switching away from HBO and we're heading to Netflix for a little bit, and we are going to talk about The Devil All the Time. And so you're going to recognize a lot of the actors that are in this. We got Tom Holland, Robert Patterson, Sebastian Stan. I mean, just a lot of people. Big names that we know right now that are also doing really big movies right now. And it's just this weird period in between World War II and the Vietnam War. Country things going on. There's a bunch of the trailer is ridiculous. Just trying to even watch it and figure out what's going on, but lots of corruption, lots of, like, just weird hickish stuff going on in the background. And I don't know, look with the names that are in there, the thriller aspect of it, I'm in for it. So
Oh, Netflix movie? Yeah, I'm 100% down. Like, the movies they've been putting out the last year or two have been awesome. And then you got, what is that? You got Spider-Man, Batman, and Winter Soldier, like, all fighting it out.
Pennywise. Pennywise.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it looks okay. So it looks intense. It looks weird. It normally would be everything that's up my alley. The cast is great. Just because it's so weird and I can't explain, make sense of it. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Oddly enough, like, I feel like it has all the components of what I would like, but the way they package this trailer, I don't like it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna compel me. But of course, I can't with those 4 names. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know. I'm not as excited as you guys are. It's the names. So I think Netflix did a great job with putting some big names behind it, because I don't think I would watch it otherwise. It may be the movie of the year, whatever.
I think we're just conditioned. Like, when I hear about a big Netflix movie coming out, I'm on board. Like, it's almost no commitment. We all have Netflix, so if it pops up in number 1 or 2 on Netflix's top 100, I probably watch it. So
I'm gonna test you on that pretty soon, because we talked about a movie a week ago, and I want to know if any of you watched it.
Was it in Netflix top 10?
Yeah, do you want to do this right now?
Oh yeah,
So,
bring it
okay.
on.
Did anybody watch The Babysitter or The Babysitter, the new sequel? Come on.
No.
They're funny. They're great. The reviews from critics were bad, but people loved it. I loved it. Why are you guys not watching the 2 Babysitter movies on Netflix? Go watch it. It's on the top 10 right now.
It's
Tori.
on Netflix top 10, and I didn't say that, so you can get on Tori for that one.
Tori.
I would have watched it, but as you can tell, I'm actually at the condo. We're not at the house, so there's one TV that we share right now, and that one is definitely not on my wife's radar to watch. She does not like that kind of movie, so I'm kind of limited right now on my guilty pleasure, babysitters trying to kill people movie watching. I'm also behind on The Boys, so that should show my limited efforts right now. I will watch it eventually. It's in my queue.
Yeah, it's just not that high on the queue. So,
all right. You guys get a pass this time.
All right, what do you got for us, Danny?
All right, I've talked about this with anybody that would listen to me. Archer, season 11, it's coming back. Archer is back better than ever. He's out of his coma that he's been in for years with all those weird adventures, whether he's on an island or he's playing Miami Vice or what else was going in Hollywood. I can't remember all the craziness that was going, but he's out of his coma, back to the basics. Archer season 11, you're going to, on the premiere night this week, you're going to get two episodes just to get it out of the way and be like, yes, embrace the Archer. I love it. I didn't used to like Archer because of the way it was animated, but it grows on you, and the writing is so witty. If you've never seen Archer, you have to give it a couple of episodes. You'll fall in love with the humor. It's really smart. It's really mature. He's amazing. It's funny. Just watch it. Archer. Watch all Archer. Season 11 though, he's back.
It looks good. I haven't been an avid. I've seen episodes here or there, but I definitely haven't been an avid, and I haven't watched it at all since to talk about when it jumped to the different kind of like storylines. So I'm behind on Archer. I do like it though.
Yeah, it's
some of the best one-liners, inside things. Sorry, go on, Dan. I'm sorry.
No, I saying it's just an acquired taste. I mean, that's just where I'm at on it. Yeah.
So he said, "Boo."
Doesn't rank that high for me. I'll just say
you're wrong.
I mean, that's cool.
It's not even a taste thing. You're wrong.
What else you got for us?
All right. So I've been practicing, trying to say her name because I love her. I really do. I just can't say her name for the life of me. Noomi Rapace is what I believe her name is. She's going to be in a new movie, The Secrets That We Keep. So let's see. How are we going to get our heads around this? So she was in the war, in World War II. Not in the war, but she was growing up in this World War time frame. Somebody did some bad things to her. So fast forward, she's living in the US with her husband. They're having a great life. And all of a sudden she recognizes this man that did these terrible things to her back in the World War times. So she's certain that it's him. She's going to go ahead and kidnap him, stick him in her car, put him in the basement or wherever in her house, and is going to go ahead and pretty much say, hey, why the heck did he do this to me? And it's never a good idea when you're trying to kidnap a neighbor and trying to interrogate them. If you're right, great. But what are you going to do? If you're wrong, you're in some problems. So I want to see how this is going to all unfold. The Secrets That We Keep. It's limited release this week. So not all theaters are going to have them. If you don't have a theater that is open or you don't feel comfortable, that's okay, because next month in October, it will be streaming on services like Vudu, Amazon Prime, Fandangos of the world, Apple. But if you want to go out to see a new movie and it's in your area, The Secrets That We Keep with Noomi Rapace. Noomi? Yeah.
Sounds fun. It sounds like a really good one. I hope it does well. All right, well, Dan, what do you have for us now?
Let's see if I can wow Danny. Okay. So going back to Netflix again, we're all enjoying Netflix. I have an anime-based Capcom game. So I love Capcom games. I grew up playing Capcom games. This one's called Dragon's Dogma. Storyline here is this dragon comes, burns down this village, and actually eats this dude's heart. And he's healed and goes through it. And he's got to go on his epic journey to go get his heart back. But he's also dealing with all the tragedy of his family was destroyed during this village attack. And every time he fights off one of these villains that are in his way, he loses more and more of his humanity to just this darkness he's got going on. So, again, Japanese anime, I'm always down for a good anime, and I feel Netflix is pulling more and more of those into a streaming service. So I'm kind of excited for this. Again, now from what I've heard, I've never played Dragon's Dogma, but I've heard it's a very solid video game. So I'm excited for it. Danny.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited for it. Dragon's Dogma. I'm an avid collector of games, not a player of games for some reason nowadays. I just don't have the time, but I have a huge library of games that are yet to be untouched from PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this one was a PlayStation 2 game, PlayStation 3, I apologize, that came out. It was a pretty fun game from the first 15 hours that I played, and then I just didn't finish it. This movie looks great. This looks really good. It has a good storyline behind it. Capcom behind it. Netflix behind it. Tori's all Netflix. Are you going to watch this one, Tori? You like anime some?
I know, but I never played the game.
I don't know. I think he lies.
I like mainstream. I like the bigger anime, and then there are some stuff.
Capcom.
There's like two that I really want to watch. Like Crunchyroll has God of High School. I really want to see, and then there's that.
Oh yeah, that's mainstream.
What's the fire one? Where they're like firefighters, but they're fighting fire demons. It's like a really popular one now.
Fire Force?
Yeah, those are the two I want to watch. So anything else I'm hearing about are just going to the back of the line. And so eventually I'm going to get those two down next.
Okay.
So no, Capcom, boo.
Check.
We're just losing across the board today.
Uh-oh. And what do you have next?
All right, so with all the Jurassic Park stuff coming, this has been going on for the last few years. We're getting an animated cartoon series, Jurassic World Camp.
What?
Cretaceous. I can say that. I promise. Cretaceous. So it's going to be a nice little series. So there's going to be actual like 6 teenagers that are on the island. It's going to be following them on Isla Nublar, one of the Isla Islands that all Jurassic Park happens on, right? I can't keep up with them. So shocker, dinosaurs get out again. It's insane. And so the 6 teenagers are trying to survive it during the whole time. This actually might be a great way for me to get my kids into Jurassic Park instead of just throwing them into the first one and letting them get terrified halfway through. So we'll see how that goes. It's a little bit more friendly instead of a giant Tyrannosaurus that looks alive trying to eat somebody.
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I am excited. I'm glad it's coming out. If my kids were at different age ranges or even my grandkids, that's definitely something I would want to watch with them. Just, I don't have anybody in that window right now in my life. So, but I'm glad it's out. I think it sounds like a cool concept.
You have us.
You do have us.
Are you gonna watch Camp Cretaceous season 1?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch the first episode, see how it goes.
I'm definitely gonna try to get my kids to watch it.
I like animated stuff. I will watch animated stuff all day, every day. I don't know if I fully can embrace the concept of it being a family-friendly show of dinosaurs trying to eat teenagers. I don't know if I can get down behind that concept. If it was more mature, hands down, I would watch them being ripped to shreds. Like I would sign up for that.
So
but how much danger can they get?
And it looks
friendly, family friendly stuff.
The animation style almost reminds me of the old Barbie movies that my sister had, right? I mean, that kind of animation. You're not selling it to me now. I'm sorry. I'm just giving you some insight of what it looks like. I mean, it's still got some of those same action points, right? Running away from dinosaurs, and really is I'm kind of hoping people get eaten. I don't think you'll see it like huge, but
one of my favorite shows as a kid was Land of the Lost, one of the greatest family-oriented dinosaurs are trying to eat us television shows of all time. So ignore the Will Ferrell movie. I'm talking old school Land of the Lost. Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition. But it could happen.
Well, it's Mattel. I know that I was reading Mattel has the license to the toy, so I want to do well because I can always use another dinosaur toy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will close us out for this week on the 18th. Netflix is dropping Ratchet Season 1. So if you're not familiar, you haven't seen it, it's Nurse Ratchet from One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest in, a lot younger than we know her from the movie, but working in an insane asylum. It's Sarah Paulson. Am I saying her name right?
Paulson, yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. If you've seen, she's been in everything the last several years. She's an amazing actress. It's a Ryan Kelly show. Ryan Murphy. Ryan Kelly, Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy?
I think it's Murphy.
Yeah. Looks great. Looks intense. I think it's going to be hard for them to make you like her, if you know her from the movie, but it looks good. She's amazing in everything she's in. It's a Netflix show. That's one I'm definitely going to watch because I guarantee it'll be in that top 2 or 3 as soon as it drops. Not the Camp Cretaceous or Babysitter Burger.
Dude, the Babysitter is awesome.
Camp Cretaceous ends up top 100. Top 10, whatever.
I have so many problems with the movie. I'm not going to watch this.
Oh, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I have you'll end up watching it.
I will.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for this week. So those are all shows. I think we only covered one movie, mainstream movie at the theater, but everything else was streaming services or even a couple regular network shows for you guys to check out. I appreciate you guys joining us in the den. Make sure and like, subscribe, share if you like the show, and then click like below, click share. But we'll see you guys again in the den next time. We're out.
See ya.
Oh, yeah.